Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to Got Next Gaming. I am your host here, M1Way, bringing you another exciting episode of our MLB 15, the show, Road to the Show series, with our shortstop, Alfred Russo, who's currently with the big club, the Cincinnati Reds. He is a bench player right now, but he is getting a lot of starting opportunities, filling in for Joey Votto and Todd Frazier and even Zach Cozart, filling in those first base, third base, and shortstop situations. We are about to get into some game action here as we see that Al failed on the training session that he got. We're going to jump into our first game of the episode, but before that happens, we're going to hear from the announcers on a player spotlight as we are beginning the month of May. Let's see what they have to say about our shortstop, Alfred Russo.
Matt Vasgersian here as the guys and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Alfred Russo will be our man to watch, as today we wanted to check in on one of the younger players in this organization still trying to establish himself here in the big leagues. For more, here's Eric Karros.
Well, thanks, Matt. And you know, many just dream of making it to the big leagues, but once you're there, you really have to prove your worth and value in order to stay and earn a job. That's the position he's in right now. He's a pretty decent-looking young player, and you can see his play has been sufficient over the last month or so. Now, the club has said they like what the future may hold for him, but they would like to see him show a few more flashes of it going forward. Now, for now, I'm sure he's enjoying life in the major leagues and working hard to make sure he stays there.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
So there you have it, folks. He's got a lot to prove before he does get the opportunity to be a starting everyday player for the Cincinnati Reds. But good words overall for him. Really proud of what he's been doing and what he's accomplished lately. And we're just going to have to see what comes up next for our shortstop. We are into the game now, and we're going to see his first at-bat here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 outs and nobody on. He's gonna take that first pitch and offer at that one, and that one is hit deep to center field. It is going back. It is at the warning track. It is gone, folks, in center field. Home run. There's a yard sale for our shortstop, Alfred Russo. And that's the way you start a game, folks, right? First at bat, first pitch he sees. Goodbye. Prince Albert has been let out of the can. And that's what we need to see out of him more and more as we are going forward. Great, solid contact, 18 points. He's out of that double modifier. Maybe we're going to have to add that back in for him to help build up some of his points. But we're going to catch the replay because that's worth another look. That thing was about almost shoulder high, right up there at the numbers, and he just takes it and drives it 407 feet deep to center field, and it was out of the park, and much needed way to get on the board right away for his team, showing that he can contribute. In his next at bat in the bottom of the third, he's going to swing on, and that's going to get right over the third baseman's glove there into left field for a base hit, and he will be on here with a single. 2 hits in 2 at-bats so far for Alfred Russo, looking really dialed in now as he is feeling comfortable. He'll step in here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs and 1 on, and we'll get that mascot over there trying to get the crowd pumped up after his first inning home run. Let's see if he can do it again. You think he's got another one in that bat today to see if he can hit another one for us? I hope so. Pitcher will deal. High heat, and he hits that one between the gap there and for shortstop and third base and gets a base hit. Runner will move up to second, but go no further, and he's on again with another base hit. In his, we'll get the replay of his home run back from the first inning there. As you see, that ball was high, but he just takes it and pounds it and drives it into the center field seats there, the bleacher seats for that home run. His next at bat here in the bottom of the 7th. Cincinnati is losing 10-3. There is 2 on with 1 out, and he will bloop this one into the right center field gap. He will be on safe at first base as he holds up with the throw coming in quickly, but both runners will score, and that narrows the gap there for the Reds. That's his 4th hit of the game, folks. He's looking great here. 2 RBIs in this one and doing what he needs to do. And there's the manager coming out and calling for the righty. And Alfred Russo does this a lot. He chases a lot of pitchers out of ball games. And that's how you know that they consider him a dangerous hitter. Next at bat here, well, not the next at bat, a couple bats later, he is on at second base, and that one's deposited into the right field seats. And that is a home run, and he will score on that one, cutting that lead to 10-8 now. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch, and this one is lined into center field, but the center fielder's right there and makes the catch, and he'll be sent down on that one to end the inning there. Cincinnati doesn't make it all the way back, but they do get one more run and get it close to 10-9. Al goes 4 for 5 in this game with the home run in that. Looking awesome there. 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 88 points for the efforts. Sure wished we had that double modifier in this one. That would have been awesome for us there. But you can see that batting average now is up to 310. Nice what a 4-hit game will do for you, right? It'll give you, that'll boost that average right up there for you right away. He will take his 189 points and he will dump them in here somewhere. Let's see, I think you're going to do mostly fielding stuff for him in this one and kind of keep those on the rise, as he's going to need a little more help there in the field if he wants to take over for Zach Cozart sooner than later. 184 points, gets him up to a 77 overall. Looking good there, looking pretty decent. So we're going to jump into the calendar again and see where they're going to put him next. And we're going to get a game again. We're going to take over for Todd Frazier at third base this time and give Todd a day off and give him a break. But you know what, folks? We're going to get another spotlight here for him, as he had a tremendous game last game, and they're going to give him props for it. Let's see what they have to say.
Matt Vasgersian here as the guys and I bring you closer to first pitch on the MLB pregame show with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Alfred Russo is our focus, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next.
Well, I sure hope he can do it again as well, because that's what he needs to do to impress this team. Then that's what we should do, right? I mean, we can't get 4 hits every game, but we'll take it as much as we possibly can. And it looks like he's starting to come around and getting comfortable there in the batter's box. He will step in here in the bottom of the first with a run already across, 2 on and nobody out. Let's see if he can capitalize on this opportunity and get some of those runners in to score to give them a little bit more of a lead here in the first inning. That one is popped up behind first base going towards the stands, and that will be caught for the out, and he's sent down. Does nothing there, does not get the RBI, does not drive a runner in, does nothing. Next at bat, bottom of the third, 1-0 count with 1 out. He swings and lifts that one into center field. Center fielder is tracking over and will make the catch on the run. Good speed out there to make that catch on him. Next at bat, bottom of the 6th. This one is hit to center field. Looks like it's going to be routine as the center fielder is going back. But no, wait, it's gone. Dead center field. Home run, folks. I can't believe it. I thought that was just going to be a routine fly ball to center field. But nope. Prince Albert has been let out of the can once again, and that's back-to-back games with home runs. That's power. That's power, man. That's power, folks. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. That's amazing. I'm loving it. He's starting to really come around. I mean, he's starting to look good. He's starting to look dialed in and comfortable. Let's take another look at the replay. He just gets around on that one. He just monsters it to center field. I mean, that was just a monster shot. I thought it had too much air underneath it, and it was just going to kind of die. But no, it gets out of here to dead center field. That's the only hit he'll get for the game. The Reds do drop this game 6-5 as well. He goes 1 for 5 with his home run and RBI. It was a solo shot, but we'll take it. It's a little bit of a selfish thing there, but once in a while you got to be selfish and kind of pad your own stats, and it makes him look better, and it gives them confidence to stick him in where they need him. And here he is. He's going to get a shot at shortstop now, getting Zach Cozart the day off, as he takes over and he's still in that 4 hole there. I guess they like his power out of the 4 spot. So let's see what he can do here. Hopefully he can keep this momentum going. As you can see in the last 5 games, he is 7 for 17, batting .412 over the last 5 games. That's hitting, folks. That's top-notch hitting. 298 average, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, and that's what we want out of this guy. In his first at-bat here, he will take this one and lift it into left field. Left fielder grabs it on the run. Kind of got in front of it a little bit and had to reach back, but does make the catch, so nothing doing there. We will get a fielding opportunity as this one is hit onto short. He backhands it, sets his feet and throws, and he gets the runner. Good throw great reaction and an assist for him on the fielding there. Bottom of the sixth is at bat here, 2-1 count. Grounds this one the shortstop, who will throw it on to first a little high, but the first baseman is able to come down and stamp on the bag and get him out. But it was enough to get an RBI and drive that run across. He doesn't do much in this game. The Reds do win it 6-1. He goes 0 for 4, but is able to drive that one run across to help out his team in any way he possibly can. So, folks, you know what? He's looking really good lately. I mean, he went 0 for 4 in that last game, and that's okay. You're not going to get a hit every single game. I mean, we try, but we're not going to always do that. That's going to do it for this episode. You're going to have to come back next time to see what else Alfred Russo can do for his Cincinnati Reds. And thanks for stopping by. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. We will see you around the channel, and goodbye now.